Hello and welcome to glittershinenails. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Madam Glam has very kindly sent me some very cool gels to review. I have never used anything like this before, so I'm very excited to try them. So in this video I'll be swatching and reviewing Madam Glam art gel paints. In the description box below you can find my link to the Madam Glam website along with my discount code for you to use as well. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and make sure you have the bell notification on, and please like this video. These things really do help out my channel. Thank you. So the gel art paints come in this really nice box, and I'll get into them in a moment because Madam Glam also sent me the gel application brush and their velvet matte top coat, which I used for these swatches. So their velvet matte top coat was definitely something I wanted to try. I'm very picky when it comes to matte top coats, so all of these swatches I've created from these gel art paints, I've used the matte top coat, and I'll talk about my thoughts on it later on in this video. So the applicator brush is a round brush. It's nylon bristles, can be used for painting nails, for builder gel application, for nail art such as marbling or blending gels together. The bristles are 8mm long and 5mm wide, so a nice size. I prefer to use a gel brush size 4 or 6, so this fits into that range really nicely. So with the gel art paints, they are HEMA free, vegan, 21 free, cruelty free and palm oil free. There is 12 in this box, and it's a really nice range of colours as well. They are 5mm pots and they are very snugly fitted inside this box. Now all of these pots come with this silver lid on them. I had no leaking pots. These pots can tend to leak on travel, but these lids did take a little bit to remove. Now I've done all of them off camera, but I'm going to show you how I remove this lid, which is the final one. So I have an alcohol wipe along with my tweezers, a pot stirrer and plenty of paper towel. So with the tweezers I score a small bit around the edge, not too much. Now once I've got that there, I will then with the tweezers go underneath and pull it back. This stops it going back into the pot of gel. Once I've done that, I'll then score the rest of the silver lid, but I won't do it completely. I then pull the whole lid back. Now the next step I do is optional. I like to use the scraper to pull any gel from the lid into the pot. I hate wasting products on opening pots like this. You could wear gloves to protect your hands from the raw gel. I should have done. I did with the others. I then with the alcohol wipe pull the lid off. This way I don't get much on my fingers, and I'll then use a cotton bud to wipe around the edges of the pot. I did try to remove all of the silver lid from around the edges, but I couldn't, so that will be staying in place. So this is the white, and it's a very bright white. The gels are a medium viscosity and they are highly pigmented as well. My camera didn't like showing the white, it made the screen super bright. Then we have the black. I feel black and white gels are a staple in a nail collection. And then we have the red, and this is a classic red colour, very bright. Then we have the blue. This is a super bright blue. It's what I would call a royal blue. And then we have the green, and this is a super bright green, gorgeous colour. Then we have the purple, which has to obviously be my favourite out of all of them. Then we have the brown, a nice medium shade of brown. I don't tend to use a lot of browns. Then we have the pink, and this is a nice soft baby pink colour. Very pretty. Then we have the orange, and this again is super bright, sort of reminds me of carrot orange. And then we have the yellow, and again it's really bright, a very pretty shade of yellow. And then we have the silver, and this is a gorgeous silver. It sort of reminds me of the platinum gels. And then we have the gold, which is the same as the silver, like the platinum gel. So this collection is full of classic primary and secondary colours, along with some others as well. It makes a well-rounded collection of colours. So I'm going in order of the box and start with the white. I have the gel brush along with a long stiletto pop stick. Now with these pop sticks I do buff over them as I find the gel sticks better to them. I'm going to use the Madam Glam base coat on all of the pop sticks. I'll apply a nice and thin coat to the pop stick, and I'll give that a cure. I am using the Madam Glam Sunfire 48 watt UV LED lamp for all of these swatches. When I'm using a brush for the first time, I always wet the brush with isopropyl alcohol first, just to get it wet. I don't like going straight in with a dry brush. So I'm going to pick up a bead of the white and apply it in a thin coat. So I don't often apply gels like this, so this is a learning curve for me. And it did cover the pop stick really well. However, for my personal taste in the coverage of the gel, I'm going to do 2 coats of each of the colour. The Madam Glam website says perfect in 1 coat. I just need practice with them, and then maybe I can get some of them in a 1 coat. Curing is 60 seconds LED and 2 minutes for UV. Always applying thin coats to avoid any wrinkling. Now they cure with a no wipe finish, but you can apply a top coat for a more of a shine. Going in with the second coat of the white really did give it a good coverage to the pop stick. So because I've never applied gels like this before, I am being cautious on my application. Once I've worked with them for a while, and I will get better at it. So once I've cured that second layer, it's cured and applied really well. So off camera I've done some other swatches of the white. I apologise, my camera did not really like the white in film or pictures. So the stiletto is just cured. The first set of swatches I've used the Madam Glam No Wipe top coat, and the second set I've applied the Velvet Matte top coat. I've also done them over clear and natural pop sticks just to see if there was any difference, and there wasn't much of a difference, to be fair. Personally, I do prefer these gels with a no wipe top coat than without. So with these gels you can just cure and go, which I personally think is fantastic. I just do prefer them with the top coat. Moving on to the black, and I'm just going to repeat the same again for the rest of the colours, but I won't show any base coat layers or if I apply top coat layers, as it adds too much length to the video. But the black covers really well. I still go in with the second coat though. These gels are easy to work with. I did find that keeping the brush flat made for a better application, but I didn't figure this out until the end though, so I will be doing that more in future. Now you can mix these colours to create so many different colours. I hit Pinterest for some help with that, and I got a list so long, but having these basic colours will make mixing colours so much easier. I will be doing another video with these gels showing different ways in which you can use these gels. For one of them I'm really excited for, I can't tell you, but they can be applied to a buffed or top coated nail, so you can use these as full covered nails, and because they are highly pigmented it's going to give a really good coverage to a full nail. For me, the only problem I had was getting the brush clean after each colour. I went through so much isopropyl alcohol cleaning the brush. I'm thinking that I might need a brush cleaner, because I tried also acetone as well. It was about the same, to be fair. I couldn't honestly get the brush fully clean, but it was the best I felt I was going to get. So multi-brushes might be something that you want to do. I know personally it's something I'm going to be doing. So this is the black all finished and cured. There is a really nice shine on the finish of the colours. Again, I did prefer the no white top coat finish. Hopefully with the black you'll be able to see the difference. It is more noticeable in person though, especially if you don't get a smooth finish on the swatch of just curing the colour. Again, you might be able to see that with the Velvet Matte top coat there is a slight colour change, which is normal for black. I couldn't work out if the matte top coat was no wipe or not, but I did wipe over it with isopropyl alcohol, and that's why it looks streaky. But a fantastic black gel art paint. Next we have the red. These paints don't run, which is great because it allows you to work with precision to create those fine line nail art designs such as freehand drawing, which I'm rubbish at, or line work, which is a popular nail trend, or even things like French nails or abstract nails. You'll be able to do such fine detailed work. I feel like having some gels like this in your collection is really a must-have. The list for what you can do with these gels is so long, and I've really found that my creativity had sparked when using these gels. The coverage on the red is stunning, and to be honest will become probably my go-to red for full coverage nails. One thing I will say is watch around the cuticle area, as I experienced a lot of shadowing in that area from most of these gels. It will just take me time to perfect my application because I'm so used to applying gels with a bottle brush. This red is such a pigmented colour though. One thing I did really like was how thin I could keep these swatches. Because I have naturally high apex nails, I can make a bulky nail without even thinking about it. So having gels like this that have high pigmentation and coverage is just brilliant for someone like me. So I'm looking forward to creating some manis using these. So this is the red all cured and finished, and it looks really good. Again, I still prefer the no wipe top coat finish, and when I bring these other swatches in, the shine of that no wipe top coat is just amazing. Now the matte looks good as well. There is a slight colour change, but it's still a gorgeous colour swatch. I do like that I can show you 3 different finishes to these swatches: just cured, no wipe top coat and matte. It just shows how versatile these gels can be on finished alone. Next we have the blue. This is a gorgeous blue. Again, the coverage is just amazing. I do get so annoyed when I try blues and they're so transparent. So again, just like the red, this blue will probably become my go-to blue. And I can make any shade just by mixing, and I'm really looking forward to creating some different coloured ones. The one that I really want to try with blues is to try to make a Tiffany blue. Now with this blue, I hope that when I start the second coat, you'll be able to see that once it's cured, it cures slightly darker than when it's wet. Not really sure why it does it, but it was the only one I found it to happen on, and I found it quite weird when I first saw it happening. So it's just something I found with the blue. It's not a huge colour change, but it is definitely there. When using gels like this, remember to keep them away from your lamp along with your brush, because even though it's not in the lamp, it could still cure, and for me that would be disaster, as there is no way of rectifying it. I've only ever cured by having it close to the lamp once, and that was a matte top coat, and that cured the brush so quickly there was nothing I could do with it other than to put it in the bin. So this is the blue all finished and cured. I do need to practice getting the application much smoother with these gels, and that will just come with time, and that's probably why I prefer the top coat swatch of this blue. It is absolutely gorgeous though, and I do want to try curing them in my other lamp as well. Next we have the green. So with the green I did struggle a little with the application. I was dealing with shadowing and brush lines, and this is why I prefer the 2 coats. I would rather go in with 2 very thin coats than 1 normal size coat to avoid any curing issues. And with all of these swatches I created for this video, 5 for each colour, and there's 12 colours, so that's 60 swatches just for this video, and I had no curing issues with any of them. So these gels can be applied to a base coat on natural nails as well as full coverage nails, builder gel nails, polygel nails, or even acrylics. I do want to try the sandwich technique where you sandwich the colour between clear builder gel or hard gel. That is something I do want to try, especially if adding glitter over the top of the colour as well. Now if you saw my last Madam Glam video, I sculpted my nails using the Madam Glam polygel, and I wanted to update in this video. I did my other hand off camera after I finished filming, but I've been wearing these now for almost 3.5 weeks. It's actually been longer than that though, since I actually filmed this video to doing this voiceover. I think it's almost been nearly 6 weeks. They're still looking great. They are very well grown out though. There's no lifting, and they keep up with the amount of work I do for glittershinenails and my personal life. I do desperately need to infill them in the next week or so, but so far I'm very impressed. If you haven't seen that video, I'll leave a link in the description box below. So this is the green all cured and finished. The different finishes all look really good. I personally don't have a shade of green like this, so this is a really nice colour to have in my collection. I also want to see if I can make some other shades of greens as well. Having the option to create different shades of one colour will be very cool for marble nails. Marble nails is something that I definitely want to have a play around with these colours. Next we have the purple. I love a good purple, and again I'm not sure if I have a shade of purple like this. The first coat did go on nice. I did faff about quite a bit. Still getting used to applying these gels, but the second coat really does finish the coverage off well. This is definitely my favourite colour out of the 12 of the gel paints collection, but again, purple is my favourite colour. Other things that you can do with these gels is use them for chrome pigment application. Because they have that no wipe finish, they are the perfect gel product to use, and it's something I want to try. I'm not sure I've used chrome pigments for such a long time, as well as sugaring, and again, because they have the no wipe finish, just before you cure, add the glitter and then cure, and because they have that no wipe finish, they are perfect for it. There is just so many things that you can do with these gels. I'm really asking myself why I've not had something like this in my collection before now. Now, usually I don't keep products in their packaging like this. However, with these gels, I will definitely be keeping them because it keeps the gel pots upright, as they do have a tendency of leaking, and obviously I don't want that. I'm hoping that with the more I use them, the easier they will be to get out, because they are very, very snug in this packaging. So that's the purple all cured and finished. Now, with the just cured top coat swatch, I did find that it looked a little different in the finish. It looks a little streaky in a way. Not sure why it looks like that, but I do really prefer the no wipe finish swatch anyway. That top coat just really adds something to it, and the matte is gorgeous as well. This really is a colour I want to try for my first mani using these gel art paints. Next we have the brown. Now, the first coat of the brown was really good. I do like to keep browns super thin because they do like to wrinkle when curing in the lamp. So even with this being really thin, it's a good coverage. And then the second coat just finishes it off well. I don't often use brown, so it'll be interesting to see just how much I do use this. Now, if you have followed my channel for a long time, you'll know that I'm known for stamping. Now, Madam Glam website says that you can stamp with these gels. So I, of course, will be testing that out. I've never stamped with gels before, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they come out and what I really do think of using gel for stamping. And that will be in a following up video. So you'll be able to see on film as well, but I'm really excited to try stamping with gel. Now, you can't stamp with normal gel polish, and that is a question I get a lot. It has to be a stamping gel if you're going to use gels. There is quite a few different things I want to try with these gels, and I can honestly say these gels have sparked a creativity for the manis that I create in the future. So it's going to be good to add different things to manis that I create. I do need to keep them close at hand, otherwise I will forget to use them, and I don't want to do that. So this is the brown all cured and finished, and it looks really good. There is a colour difference between the glossy and the matte, and of course, as I said, this can happen with some colours, but all of the swatches are great. Really nice finish to them all. So whatever finish you prefer, it's going to give you a really nice base for your manis. Next we have the pink. Now, for me, baby pink colours can have shadowing on application. How with this pink, it had amazing coverage. Now, yes, I do again faff a little, and I did have a fuzzy in there as well, but that first coat is just brilliant, and there was no shadowing at all. I do want to try to see if I can create a neon pink and a coral pink with this pink as the base. I've never mixed colours before. I want to with these gel art paints because I think it's going to be so interesting, the amount of colours that I can create. Now, shipping. In my first Madam Glam video, I said that the parcel arrived in about 14 days, and that was over the Christmas period. This parcel, well, I think it came to me by supersonic plane because it arrived in 8 days from America to the UK, and again, there was no custom tax. When it arrived, I was so shocked because I just wasn't expecting it yet. So Madam Glam definitely get a good rate from me on the shipping. I did notice a slight difference between film, real life, and on picture of the true colour of this pink. It definitely more colour of the pot than the swatch film and pictures, so just bear that in mind. They are showing a little paler than what they are in real life. There was only a couple that I noticed it with, the orange and the yellow as well. So this is the pink all cured and finished. I'm really excited to start using this pink. I love to create pink manis. They are probably one of my top, along with purple and blue. So there will be definitely manis using this pink very soon. The coverage is absolutely brilliant, and I love the top coated one, and the matte finish for me the best. Next we have the orange. Now with orange gel colours I do apply them very thin just because they are well known for wrinkling when curing. Like the brown, there are a few other colours that I put into a category of dodgy curing. Browns, oranges, dark greens, blacks, whites, just to name a few. Yellows can also be added into this category as well. Applying super thin and curing longer really does help with the application. The coverage, however, on this orange, even though it's applied really thin, is really good. I was really impressed when the second coat goes over the top. It just covers the areas that aren't completely covered. This orange really, however, did not want to leave my brush when I was cleaning it. If you have any tips on cleaning gel from brushes, I would honestly love to hear them. Usually isopropyl alcohol for me is enough to get the gel out of the brushes I use, but not with these gels. I definitely think I need to get brush cleaner because I hate them being dirty. Madam Glam have a nice collection of different nail art brushes as well, and you can purchase them individually or in a set. The same is said for these gel art paint collection. You can buy the whole set, which is the one I'm sharing in this video, or you can buy them individually as well. I personally really like some of these colours and I will definitely use more than others. So this is the orange all cured and finished. It's such a striking colour and the just cured finish is really nice, but the top coat one, I just feel it gives it a little bit more. This is a really great colour for summer and autumn. The matte swatch looks good as well. It does have a slight difference in colour, but it is still a bright orange though. Fantastic colour. Next we have the yellow. Again, it's a super bright yellow. Now I can't remember whether it was the yellow or the orange, but one of them glowed in my lamp, which was so cool to see. Now with this yellow, yes, it does cover really well. Yellows can be shadowy when applied. I found with this yellow my application was very streaky and no matter what I did I couldn't change it. I do wonder if you were to do a full covered nail whether to apply a white gel base first then go in with the yellow or the orange, as it does help with coverage but it also makes the colour pop even more. So that's something I do want to try out in the future, because even though this swatch when finished does cover really well, I'm not happy with the swatch. It looks very uneven in places. There is definitely plenty of possibilities with these gel paints. Having never used anything like this before, I don't think my swatches look too bad. I couldn't get over the pigmentation of these gels. They are probably the most pigmented gels I've ever used. And there are some other Madam Glam products that I'm wanting to try. The pudding gels are one of them, and the Perfect collection as well. So this is the yellow all cured and finished. It's a fantastic colour to have in a collection because you could use it really from spring into summer and then into autumn, and also for Halloween as well. I'm not usually a yellow fan, but this colour, because it's bright, I really do like it, especially with the top coat. Now the matte really does show the streaky shadowing I had going on, but it's still a really nice bright yellow when matte. Next we have the silver. So I have changed brushes. This is an old gel brush. I personally hate having glitter in my brushes, for which I use for cream gel polishes. So I like to have two brushes, one for cream and one for glitter. So this old one works perfectly for these glitter bits. You can see in the brush it has the silver and the gold, and this brush was cleaned over and over and over, and this was the best I could get it. Now for me personally, I would have preferred this to have been a cream silver instead of the glittery silver, but it is still a nice bright silver colour. Great for outlining or doing cuff nails. I'm seeing them a lot on social media at the moment, and this silver would make the perfect cuff nail mani, and even adding some through a grey and black marble design would look stunning. Now the coverage of this silver is good. When I held the swatch up to the light, I could still see through it. So if you were doing a full nail, then either two coats or a silver or a white base colour underneath. These are just my personal thoughts on these gels. I did find that taking pictures of a full colour swatch was a nightmare. My camera really did not like them. Do bear that in mind when I'm using this silver in the future. So this is the silver all cured and finished, so it really does catch the light, and even more so with the Topcoat swatch. The Topcoat really does intensify the glittery silver. It's very dazzling. Now I like to do things differently around here. Now colours like silver can sometimes be a hit or a miss when they are matte top coated. This silver is 100% miss. It looks so bad, so don't turn this silver matte because it is really just not a good finish at all. Next we have the gold, and this gold I feel has a coppery gold feel to it. It's really pretty. I'm very picky when it comes to golds. I'm not a fan of bright golds. I like more of a light gold, but this gold is really nice colour, and it's going to work with a lot of other colours like black, red, blue, and these gold and silver will be able to work with in manis all year round, especially for the winter party season. It does apply just like the silver. The gel brush has obviously seen much better days, so that might not be helping with the application. Not sure what base colour I would put underneath it other than a cream gold colour. I don't think it would work with a white, but it is always worth a try, or even maybe a light yellow. Golds aren't a colour I work a lot with, so I will definitely need some time with it. But again, will work great as an outline colour or a cuff nail, or even added into a marble. I'm really excited to see how I add these colours into manis that I create in the future, especially the gold and the silver. And just like the silver, the camera did not like the swatches, but I do get a lot of that with glitter colours. It can be a pain, to be honest. So this is the gold all cured and finished, and it's such a pretty swatch as well. Now just like the silver, the top coat of the no white just makes the glitter shine so much. It's absolutely stunning. Now with the matte swatch, again, it looks horrible. Definitely do not do that. It doesn't look as bad as the silver. Keep the gold and silver glossy, it has to be. So what do you think of these Madam Glam gel art paints? Do you have them? Do you use them? Let me know in the comments below. The next part of this video will be out very soon, so keep an eye out for that. All of my swatches will be over on my Instagram page in the next few days, along with some video clips as well. There is a link in the description box below. If you do come over and see my posts and you like them, please give them a like as well. I'd be really grateful. Thank you for viewing my swatch review on Madam Glam gel art paints. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Comment below. I love to hear from you. Hit that subscribe button and share. Also, don't forget to come over and follow me on my Instagram page at glittershinenails. So until next time, thanks for watching, and bye!